Hey children, I wanted to give you a brief video lesson just reviewing where we had left off in social studies. It's been a long time, been a few days actually, and with the time off that we're having today and possibly tomorrow, it's important that we review some of the material or some of the information that we've covered is just as a way to get into our next lesson and transition into the next piece of history with more ease. We last left off trying to learn that the French are trying to obtain land in North America. If we look at this map here, our previous lessons in social studies were dedicated to studying a lot of the French and English exploration. If you look at the map on the east coast of America and the northeast, of course, we see a lot of English colonization. We've studied Roanoke, Jamestown, Plymouth, and we've learned about the timber and the forests and some of the fishing and some of the resources that were in the northeast and the east that the English used primarily to build ships and of course send things over, tobacco for example, and do trading and or at least selling back to or carrying back to England for England's use in trade. We studied the Spanish even before that when we studied Columbus and we studied Aztec and other Spanish explorers and how they reached the southwest part of America and areas around where Texas is today and where New Mexico is today. So we studied that. We studied the search for the 7 cities of gold and Cortez and other Spanish explorers really exploring in this area. So while the British have a good stronghold and have been colonizing this part of the American map, the Spanish have been colonizing and taking this area of the map, leaves still a lot of the map open for colonization. And we recently left off in class studying that the French have explored the Mississippi River over here, and as a result of their exploration of the Mississippi and areas of which today are now Illinois and Indiana and Michigan, they've established 2 trading posts. You read about them in class, and we discussed that in class. And one was Detroit, and one was New Orleans. And New Orleans is in Louisiana, and Detroit is in Michigan. We also read that Louisiana was named after King Louis of France, and we studied how the French explorers met the Illinois, which was a Native American tribe, and Marquette and Joliet. They really tried to create trading posts down this Mississippi River. You'll notice 2 French flags in this visual here that I've created, and they just show the areas that the French currently have at this point. 1673, Marquette and Joliet, as you've read, explored the Mississippi River. Robert La Salle in 1682 claims this area, which he calls Louisiana after King Louis, for France. New Orleans is established as a trading post, and so is Detroit. These are the 2 big ones. So you can see, according to the map, England has this area. The Spanish have this area, and then the French, which I will highlight in green, have this area. And this is going to change in a little bit because the French are going to further their exploration. And in a few moments, I'm going to play another video or create another video for you to see some of the changes within the map. But it's important for us to kind of, as we would in a sporting event, keep score of which country has colonized or at least settled in which areas, because this, as you know, map and this land of America is only going to be large enough for one of the colonizers to really fully have and own and permanently settle. And with all these different areas being colonized by different countries, England, Spain, and then France, it's going to cause some conflict. And you'll briefly see in the next video that the conflict's going to especially take place in this area. This is the Ohio River Valley, and it's a conflict that certainly will change the world. And as we study this in class, you'll see why. But just as before we transition out of here, take a look at some of these visuals. If you remember Marquette and Joliet, Robert La Salle claiming Louisiana for King Louis, and here's King Louis the 14th at the time, the French king. Um, I'll let you look over some of these visuals, and you can read these to yourselves if you want to, of course, write your understandings, as you're watching this or before you move on to the next video. You can just read these visuals, put it on pause, and here's something we asked you in class to think about before. As you read, try to infer why French colonists would want to add trading posts along the Mississippi River. This is going to help them, these trading posts, and you'll see the benefit of these trading posts in the next video lesson. Alright, till next time, thanks, bye.